We are here in Corozal, Belize, conducting a 2-day training/workshop with the young people from the district to teach them about open source mapping tools and open data collection tools. And these tools will guide them and assist them in collecting their own data about their community and help them represent themselves on the map. We piloted the Emergency Resources Mapping Project in Belize, and this is a project that was conceptualized by CDMA, the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, and we at HOT are happy to be able to support this organization.
We worked on the mapping of resources for disaster risk management here in Belize. We mapped towers, roads, drainage for stakeholders here in Belize.
You know, Corozal town is close to the sea, to the Caribbean Sea, which is in a borderline with the southern part of Mexico, where we are in conjunction with the Caribbean Sea. And then from there, we will have data, especially on flooding areas here in Corozal town, where NEMO coordinator will be able to assist the residents on the low land areas to have or to evacuate in a more easily manner.
We believe in sustainability and we believe in engaging persons from their communities so that they can represent themselves and also to chart the way forward as we continue to promote an open mapping and an open data culture.
HOT has been very helpful. We have had a previous project with them. We are hoping to have the same level of support in the Corozal district, where we are really doing our best to map all the hazards that are present in this district.
We hope to have more open source data readily available for the country and for the world, because OpenStreetMaps is accessible to everyone. And to have our volunteers actively involved during disasters so that if we do need them, we can always count on them.
We can do modelings as to different flood-prone areas, especially the coastal communities and areas that have always been affected.
We need to know where the people live and which infrastructure is important to the people. So we need to get that information, including into our early warning system.
You know, mapping is something new to me, and with the training we have been doing today, it's something I can use in my career.
This days of training has allowed me to visualize and have a bird's eye views of the data, because when you're out there in the field you can see at ground level, but then when you're using the GIS programs you have a bird's eye view of what exactly is happening and where you can cater your the response.
We think that by involving young people in disaster management and disaster preparedness effort, it's going to contribute for better coordination and better delivery of NEMO services and NEMO response in the region, but crucially as well to create awareness of how they can take an active role in solving or contributing to the solution of emergencies in their own territories. So they also have ownership and agency when responding to these emergencies. Moving forward, we would like to work with CDMA and the region in developing this kind of capacity building activities, engaging with young people, engaging with the expansion of OpenStreetMap, and improving the quality of the map so agencies are able to understand better their territory and also to develop open tools, or actually the usage of open tools that are going to help them to collect better data and have better analysis, so when the time comes, they are prepared.
Thank you to
HOT, NEMO,
and ICD-8
for the Emergency Resources Mapping Project in Corozal 2024.